So welcome to another world famous landing page teardown, and today I'm tearing down one of my mates' website. He's just launched this new website, Mornington Peninsula Gutter Cleaning. So it's not a very sexy industry. However, it is extremely competitive, and that's really interesting because there are many competitive markets out there, and you need to really have a baseline level of strategy when you're entering in competitive spaces to really dominate. What I'm going to do in this video is hack his competitors, have a look at what their weaknesses are, design him a new strategy on the fly, help him optimize his landing page, fix a couple of leaks on his landing page to increase conversions and get more qualified leads coming through. So I'm super excited to be talking with you today and just showing you a bit about what we do here at Persuasion Experience to help our clients dominate their industry. So up here we have Zach's website that we'll be tearing down today. But before we even look at this and what we could look at potentially optimizing, we need to survey the land. We need to have a look at what the competitors are doing and exactly how they're getting qualified leads booking in so we can do a better job. So I'm going to open up one of these links here and see what we can do differently and what the market wants. So there's some really big brands here from Australia like RACV that we're going to be competing against, which is going to be a very fascinating review that we're going to do today. So let's load up all of these right now. So let's have a look at the first one, gutter and solar panel cleaning. All our technicians are fully insured and offer 100% satisfaction guarantee. So that's interesting. And we're just having a look here. They've got some professional shots. If I'm to be perfectly honest, this looks like a professional design and a professional service. It looks just a bit higher quality than what we have. So that's something that we need to bear in mind when we're designing out our pages. But there's no real clear offer for me to engage with, and the guarantee feels a little bit weak. Now the next one is Roof Gutter Cleaning Melbourne. I think our site may have taken some emulation from that, and that's something to be concerned about, right? If we're just looking like exactly like our competitors, how are we actually going to stand out? So we want to make sure that we do have a unique point of difference. If we don't have a unique point of difference, it is going to hurt from a lead and a conversion rate perspective on our landing page and website. RACV, this is a really big brand. They don't need to necessarily have an offer because they've spent years building out this brand name, and I wouldn't really be taking this into consideration for our competitor hacking. What these guys are missing on their website is really just an offer for first-time customers. So when you're designing these campaigns, especially when we're talking about the SERPs, right, the search engine result page, being whether you're doing Google ads or SEO ads, right, like you need to have a hot offer. People are going to be typing in this and they're going to be like, what is in it for me? And all these things say all these ads say the same thing, right? Gutter cleaning Mornington, gutter cleaning service, Mr. Gutter Cleaning. Where the hell is the offer? When you're thinking about Google and competing here, it is player versus player. And as the old quote goes, you do not want to bring a knife to a gunfight. So what we're going to be doing is, while all these guys are playing around with knives, we're going to bring in a gun, and what we're going to do is design a better offer. So when we go over to Zach's page here, I did notice when I first opened it up, there was this offer here, get $30 off this week only, we'll call you back shortly, which is great. But where the page falls flat here is the offer is no longer mentioned at all on the website that we've got here in the landing page that people land on. So we want to fix this and make sure that we've got the offer in the headline, we've got it here, we've got it mentioned throughout the page. Why choose us, our first time user bonus, right? We want to be noting this down, and that's going to make for a really strong page. Now, the next thing that I wanted to call up on this page is the guarantee. Now there is a guarantee on this page, so that is great. However, it can definitely be jazzed up a bit, right? We need to give a bit of injection. We need to give a bit of believability and credibility to it, right? So your satisfaction guarantee, it could be, we offer 100% satisfaction guarantee. We'll even get you invited up to the roofs and you can inspect it for yourself. That's how good the quality of our work is, right? Have a bit of fun with it, but also really back yourself, right? If you can't back what you're going to offer, how could you possibly expect a potential customer to? So guarantee is a great way of doing that. And also with your guarantees, don't shove them down the bottom of the page. Design a really good guarantee and put it at the top of the page because no one else is doing this. And that is how you start to create really strong websites and landing pages that actually convert traffic into qualified leads. So the next thing, and this is sort of two in one, there is a lack of call to action buttons on this. At every scroll, we want a CTA button. So this panel doesn't have one, and essentially all the CTA buttons are up in the top here. The next thing that we want to also have is like a sticky navigation and a button in the navigation that people can click off at any time to get that call, drop in their details, become a lead essentially. And when just don't have that, this is something that I've stolen from the e-commerce space and applied it to more traditional B2B B2B companies and service-based companies, and it works an absolute treat. So you can just add a simple sticky navigation to this and we'll instantly get more people clicking in and inquiring. How good is that? Now, lastly, the thing that I would check here is the mobile responsiveness of the page. Now, this is a tool that I use called Blisk. It is really cool because you can just emulate any device on this, and what it's going to do is actually show you the device and just scroll through it. So this is what it looks like on mobile. Thing here is just the mobile fonts haven't been optimized, right? I would say anywhere between 60% and 80% of our traffic on this page is actually going to be mobile. So you always want to be thinking mobile first. These icons are probably almost too big and the fonts are too small. It's just a bit hard to read. I would really focus on the fonts, your sub-headline font sizes as well, and really make this a joy to read. If it's going to be hard to read, it's just going to be distracting and we're going to be hurting and losing customers and qualified leads to our competitors. So that's another quick fix. So those are the 6 things I would look at fixing on this page. Putting the offer in the headline itself, adding a guarantee to the page and really just redesigning the above the fold, which I'll show you shortly. Adding a sticky nav, adding more buttons along the page so people can get in touch at any stage, especially on mobile. When I'm just on the mobile screen here, like we need more CTA buttons here. It's just, we're just going to be losing leads, right? And you need to think about your website as a bucket, right? All these people are going to be coming into it and there's all these leaks on it. What I've done in this video is just identified what those leaks are. Now we just need to get the patches and patch it all up, and we're going to have a heap more leads coming through, which is super exciting. So we want to update the headlines, and then lastly, we will want to fix the font size on mobile. So now I want to show you a quick and dirty change that I would make to this website to instantly increase conversions, get more leads booking in, and dominate the marketplace. And it's all got to do with the headline and this above the fold. So if we just compare the 2 versions, these are the updates I've done. I've just updated this, get a free quote in under 2 hours. When you're coming into this market of Google Ads, people want to solve their problems fast. By just offering them a, hey, we're going to call you back in 2 business hours, that can make them feel rest assured that their problem is actually going to get fixed, and can just increase the chances that you will get the lead instead of your competitors. Now, if we just come back to the original page here, this is the original headline. Gutter cleaning, Mornington Peninsula, get pristine gutters in Victoria, right? Let's be honest, let's call a spade a spade. This is just meeting the market with where it's at. What we want to do is add the offer to it. I would increase the offer to $50 and just increase the price, $20 of our service offering. And what I would do is gutter cleaning, Mornington Peninsula, get $50 off your first clean this week only. This week only, we're using an urgency trigger just to get people excited to convert now. We don't want people having to click, in our ad twice or our link twice. A, we're potentially going to lose the person. And then secondly, we're just going to be spending double the amount on our ads, which is just sucks, right? So using an urgency trigger can get a person to convert today and not tomorrow. And lastly here, I put in some USPs here. So just remember here we had, we're Mornington Peninsula's choice for sparkling gutters. That is boring, that is plain Jane. That is what everyone else is saying in the marketplace, right? With these landing page audits, I am pretty brutal because I just want to get my point across directly, because I don't want people to waste their money on ads, and I want people to run successful businesses. That's what we do here at Persuasion Experience. We believe far too many businesses sell themselves short due to poor marketing and sales, and that's what we do at PX, is get them up and running and make sure that they've got brilliant landing pages that convert. So here we've got 3 USPs. New customers get $50 off their first order, 30+ years experience, pristine guarantee or it's free, and then fast service, get a call back in 2 business hours. When you're coming into these markets that are pretty cutthroat and pretty bleeding neck, hey, I need to gutter clean right now, you want to make sure that reiterating in very plain language exactly what people are going to get, so they can say, yep, got it, let's get in touch with them, get in touch with their competitor, whoever does the best pitch, we'll choose them, because that's exactly how people are shopping. So my name's Matt Craig, and thank you for watching another landing page teardown. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some actionable tips for improving your own landing page and website. Now, if you did like this information, please make sure you go into implementation and actually implement it on your website. If it's too hard or you want me to do it for you, you can always get in touch with me via LinkedIn and my website, persuasionexperience.com. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.